We are going to celebrate the launch of our book, A Legacy of Purpose, How the Leadership Alliance is Reshaping the Future of Work. In memory of Dr. James H. Wyche, we dedicate this book as a testament to his life's work. This book serves as both a celebration and a continuation of his enduring legacy.
I challenge us to do this work and to not forget the historical legacy of marginalized groups in America. And I see a lot of you nodding. But I'm just saying this because I want us to be able to do this work and to remind people 100 years ago, this didn't exist. This framework didn't exist for these institutions. And so what does it mean for us to think about moving forward? There are a number of people who are interested in investing in our work, but now what we have to do is to figure out, how do we connect with them? How do we highlight the work that we've done for decades? I think the book will be a tremendous tool and resource for us to be able to invest in every single one of you, in the campuses that we have, and the work that we're doing, and for people to really understand how trailblazing the work is that we're doing and the work is that we will be doing.
Industry recognizes that diversity breeds innovation. If you have the same people around the same table having the same ideas, you're never going to go anywhere. You really have to have people from diverse backgrounds, diverse thought, to really find those ideas of the future that'll help us push through the healthcare problems of today and tomorrow.
What I want to see the Leadership Alliance continue is engaging with underserved schools that serve the populations that we target, that might be off the beaten path, that might not be the traditional ones, and that are definitely proving themselves that they have their students back and that they care about the development of the students.
I think that there's such an opportunity to think about the paradigms that we're building for young people, again, who are going to be not just the leaders, but like our friends, our neighbors. What kind of a world do we want to live in? And I think the sooner that we recognize how interconnected we all are, the better off we're all going to be.
The programs that the Leadership Alliance has established work, okay? We talk about family, community, right? But the connection that we have within, we need to continue to establish those connections and work together. Because we have the strength within the program, no matter what we face, we have that strength to keep going on.
We know that there's power in community. We are not going to be subject to the will of individuals who really don't have our best interests in mind. We're going to be creative. And so each of us has a responsibility to go back to our campuses and to think creatively.
And can I just say, from the funder perspective, the science philanthropy community is really interested in proposals. And this is a lot of organizations with a lot of money, that want good options to invest in all sorts of, the scientific infrastructure that's being damaged, absolutely, including students.
We need to be innovative and think about, how do we reimagine opportunities for these students who may be now disenfranchised about graduate school. And maybe we think about, pouring into post-bac programs and, getting them to see the value of why they should engage in research. So I think that's the pivot. Not necessarily that per se, but we need to think about how can we then create something new?